Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review, I want to talk to you about A.I.2.Cash. Now this is by Fulton, and it was released on the 11th of April. Now this is really jumping on the AI market again. It's all kind of designed with artificial intelligence, all these types of graphics here. And it centers around a chatbot apparently that you can use on your own websites, and it's going to earn you money every time somebody chats with it. So we are going to go and test that. I am going to jump into the actual software itself. I have purchased this mainly so you don't have to, and I'm basically, guys, I'm going to explain to you exactly what this is all about. So guys, if you haven't been over to my reviews before, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you're interested in these types of real honest reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I produce new videos. And guys, if you're really serious, if you're struggling, if you're really trying to understand how to build a real affiliate marketing business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads. I got some completely free training that you can get started with straight away. So basically, guys, let's have a look at the software itself. I'm not going to go through the sales page. Basically, they're full of testimonials that aren't real. It's all randomly generated images. None of it's real. So now basically you have this dashboard here, and you have the ability to create websites. So if I clicked on the website creator, it actually takes me over to a different interface, builder.ai, which is just a very, very simple website builder that has been seen on multiple other products before. And it's just a page where they've got some pre-done pages where you can go and basically pick one and you can build a website. And that's it really. You can just go ahead and add things to this. It's a very simple page builder, and you can actually use this as your own website. And again, it's just been on so many different products in the past that this clearly isn't new. Now, as I always tell you at this point in these types of reviews, you can go and do this in an interface like GetResponse. I noticed that their website builder has got no way to integrate an autoresponder, and you can go over to somewhere like GetResponse if you really want to find a free way to build a website. You go ahead and build a free account here. You can get a free account up to 500 subscribers. It's an autoresponder built into it, and you can come and pick the templates off here, and the templates are all pre-designed. You can actually have your own domain name attached to these, and they're all a lot nicer than this builder here. And basically this option gives you a much nicer looking website to start with, and the page builder is much better. And again, the fact that you can have an autoresponder integration with it is really worth everything to you. So that's my advice if you want to go and build a website. If I just come back to the dashboard, that's the website generator. Then the AI content writer is some kind of API to ChatGPT, I'm presuming. So I'm just going to give this a title. I'm going to ask it some keywords, and I'm going to save that, and I'm going to just see what the output looks like from this interface. So I saved it here. I'm going to look at the result, and basically it's giving me just this here, this much content. Now this is supposed to be a content writer that I can then add this to my blog or website. So if I just try and do the same in ChatGPT itself, which again is free on the front end, and I'm just going to see what it gives me. And you can already see it's giving me a lot more details, and you can obviously interrogate this a lot quicker and make quite lengthy articles out of this and change the tone, have different types of bullets, all different types of information. So this, I'm afraid, on here seems to be a pretty weak. There's nothing really on here that suggests to me that this content writer is going to be any good to you whatsoever. So I'm not sure what the point of having this on here is. It's definitely not worth paying extra for. Use something like ChatGPT instead. So that's pointless to me. Now the AI chatbot, which again, if I come back to the sales page, this is all about, pays us $19.88 over and over every minute that somebody is actually using this chatbot. So the idea is that I can come into this chatbot and actually ask these questions. So I just ask it something like hello, and they have an example about where is India, for example, to see if the chatbot actually does respond to me. So it does actually respond to questions, which is fine, right? The idea is you're supposed to use an embed code, and they tell you how to actually put this into your own website and then embed this into your website. The problem I see here is this isn't going to pay you for anything, because there's no way of adding affiliate links into this AI chatbot. So they're saying it pays you on their actual training and tutorials, because somebody will come along, be typing into this chatbot and then somehow AdSense pays you, which is complete misunderstanding of how AdSense works. AdSense only works if you click on ads that are on your website. Now, the idea is what I would have on my website like this. I would have a chatbot over in a corner here, which people can actually talk to, but it's not actually doing anything with the website. It's not answering questions about the website. It's in no way actually helping you as a chatbot. I got my own chatbot on my own site here. This chatbot here is one I've had for a long time, and this chatbot is actually programmed to lead you down a certain path and offer you some free bonuses that I have and offer you some free training. But you have to program it to do that. You have to tell it what it's got to do, right? That's how a chatbot works. This isn't how a chatbot works. This is just a random piece of code which is doing nothing for you on your website whatsoever. So this is nonsense, this AI chatbot piece. If you add it to your website, it's going to do nothing for you. Now, if they're saying that one way to actually earn monetization is by AdSense, which they do mention in their training, where they're getting $19.88 over and over every minute is just, again, a nonsense made up number. I can come over to an AdSense calculator here and I can just look at what my website's about. So let's say my website is about health, right? And I can calculate how much AdSense I'm likely to earn based on page views. So if I had 50,000 page views a month and I installed AdSense onto my website, I could potentially earn $9,000, which is great, right? But remember, you've got to get 50,000 page views to get this type of number. If I tried something different, like I had something in, say, North America, and I want to go to beauty and fitness, I say calculate that for 50,000 page views, potentially I'll get around $7,000. So you do get a lot of revenue, but you've got to have a lot of page views as well. Think about how much traffic you would need to get over to your page to be able to generate this type of revenue. Creating an AI chatbot isn't going to get you traffic. Creating a website in isolation isn't going to get you traffic. You're going to have a business that generates a lot of traffic to make really good money off AdSense, right? And just an indication, I get around 300, 400 visitors a day to my YouTube channel, and I probably make about a couple of $100 a month in real AdSense off YouTube. So it isn't going to be $19.88 every time you click. You need to have a good amount of visitors before you go ahead and start making money using things like AdSense. But just so you're aware of that, right, guys? That's all that is just so you're aware of the numbers that are involved here. But this AI chatbot, I'm afraid, because it's not actually programmed to do anything useful, it's just a random chatbot, it's not going to help you in any. The other thing I have on here is some done for you mobile web templates. This just seems to be somebody has obviously got a file full of these types of websites on here, but you have to have your own website to use these. Because if I try and preview one of these isn't previewing for a start. Trying to preview, this is my own edition of this, and it's got a JavaScript issue. If I try and use one of these, I have to download the zip file and then upload it into the back end of my own website to make it work. So if you're a complete newbie, this is completely pointless to have. And again, you can just go on to any number of websites like Elementor or Wix or GetResponse has got free ones. There's loads of places now that have free websites for you. You don't have to use this type of thing. You do have some training and tutorials on here. Very, very basic. And again, the Google AdSense, you can put it on your website, but without traffic, it's completely pointless. And they have a support here. And that's really all this is. This is nothing to do with AI. This has just got some kind of very, very small piece of software that's an AI chatbot. And it's completely pointless because it's not doing anything for you. So in my view, guys, this is not really a product that's going to make you any money. If you haven't got much money to pay for a real business online, go ahead and grab a website off GetResponse. You can use ChatGPT to generate your content if you want. But at the end of the day, there has to be unique. There has to be something that is valuable, or you're not going to get any audience anyway. So I think this is completely pointless and silly strategy. This is just jumping on the AI bandwagon. I also think if you really, really want to build a real business online, you're serious, and you want to come away from these silly shiny objects and stop purchasing this type of software, I really advise you go ahead and hit the link in the description below to the School of Nomads. I got some training you there that actually show you step by step how you actually get started with a real business online and not play around with this type of software, which quite honestly, guys, I think you're wasting your time at. I advise you to go ahead and click that link. My name is Richard Darby. This is School of Nomads. Until next time, take care.